I'm Deanna Parks, and this is the Homestead Project. Welcome back, everybody. This is video number 9, and in this video, I want to talk about why Missouri. So I have a bunch of friends of mine from California and the surrounding areas who are asking me, why Missouri of all the places? Because you have a film community down in Georgia, you have a film community in New York, and a bunch of populating film communities growing. So in other states, right? So why Missouri? Especially there's no film taxes officially here yet, but I just want to say that actually is changing very rapidly, and it could be as soon as this year. So that is actually number 5 of my points that I'm going to get into. So the reason why we have chosen Missouri at this point in the game is because of Perryville primarily, and I already mentioned that in the video of all the great reasons of why Perryville. But basically, the little town of Perryville has been so supportive. So that's bottom line the reason why we have chosen Missouri. But there are a whole host of other reasons why Missouri is awesome for filmmaking, and I'm going to get into those right now. So point number 1 is the geography. Missouri has incredible geography and has varying landscapes and types of vegetation and different types of people. I mean, it is really, really, really diverse. As far as geography goes, you have swamps, you have rolling hills, rock faces. There's tons of caves, hence the cave state. You have plains. You have a ton of bodies of water, like especially rivers and some lakes and stuff. So there's water. There's you could do things from the Wild West, that kind of feel. So you can do you can have shots from all sorts of different kind of landscapes and backgrounds and stuff. So I feel like the geography of Missouri is really, really cool because of how it is so different from north, south, east, west. It's really, really, really cool. You also have a ton of historical sites here, especially from the Civil War era. So you have just this incredible rich history in the state too, because it was, one of those states that they fought over between the North and the South. So it's an incredible state with resources, is basically what I'm trying to get at, for natural resources. Okay, so point number 2 is the people. The people here are so lovely. They're very kind and generous. They're the kind of people who are just going to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. They're not going to ask you for anything in return. It's a very generous and a very loving generation of people out here. The people here are hardworking. They are salt of the earth folks. They are, they have a certain way here that's just very simplistic and beautiful. And there's that conservative values. So for myself and my family, it really means a lot to have that kind of support. So the people here are just awesome. You have pretty good climate here. I mean, it's Tornado Alley, so you're going to have some pretty gnarly storms coming through in the spring and the summer. But as far as when you're talking about virtual production or having that controlled environment inside of a studio, that doesn't really matter anyway. So having a beautiful climate, it's a humid climate here. So if you're comparing it to California, where it's super dry and you sweat a lot, and the sun is super oppressive in California, and you get sunburned within 10 minutes of being in the sun. That is not the case out here. In Missouri, it's really, really nice. You can be in the sun for 30 minutes to an hour and not even get red at all. So it really just it's just a really cool climate out here. I really like it. It has 4 seasons, so you'll get a chance to see snow. You'll get a chance to have plenty of spring, summer, fall weather. It's awesome. It's awesome. The 4th point is Perryville, of course, which I mentioned in the other videos. And then point number 5 is tax incentives. Missouri has some great tax incentives on the table right now for filming, and it has already gone through the House, and it's, as far as I know, it's at the Senate. It could even be at the level of the governor at this point to sign on. So we're at that point in the state of Missouri that they haven't been in over 13 years to have film tax incentives here. And honestly, I am really confident that if it doesn't pass this year, it definitely will in the next year or two, because of the growing number of people that want film in Missouri, and the fact that they're starting to understand that it really brings a ton of employment, jobs, and wages, and and it really brings people together. So filming is awesome. It brings a lot of people together, a lot of diverse people. And that's one of the reasons why I enjoy doing it, because of the community aspect. Also, I don't know if you knew this, but their corporate income tax is actually very low. It's only 4%, and they're working on lowering it. They're trying to actually have no corporate income tax. So if you have a small business, it's very small business friendly here. So I'm just going to put that out there also, for those of you who are small business owners, and I think that would even impact filmmaking a great deal as well. So that's all I have for this video. I just want to put all of that out there so you understand a little bit more of our mentality of why we have chosen Missouri at this point, and hope you can join us. And if you don't want to join us, that you'll at least help to financially support our mission and vision for being able to take care of orphans and filmmakers. All right, God bless you, God love you, and we'll see you guys on the next video.